Hello there, Commonwealth from here. The April 2nd Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is still some time away, but that doesn't mean that Nintendo already now hasn't revealed a lot, but also confirmed prior leaks. So in this video we'll go over everything from February 2025 to 2024 when it comes to patents and Nintendo statements, plus of course the first look trailer. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe and press the notification bell. Let's begin with the upside down gimmick. The most recent example, as Nintendo's patent went publicly, and this one might actually already have been teased, when the new system was literally flying around after launching from the new improved adjustable U-stand in the first look trailer. And what came right before that animation, the reveal of the new and bigger cooling and USB-C port, allowing to charge but likely also connect USB-C headsets like a modern smartphone, or change from the top port to the bottom port, allowing anyone who wants to play the system down under to do so. A very gracious move towards Australians. Jokes aside, this patent is a sign of Nintendo's versatility and expansion of the original Nintendo Switch slogan. Anytime, anywhere, with anyone, anyhow. Want to play upside down? Go ahead, as the Joy-Cons can be attached either way you turn the system, just like with the USB-C. If it fits, it fits. Making it clear that this successor system is even more so than the Nintendo Switch for everyone. And that even before the new Pro Controller has been presented by Nintendo. More on that one soon enough. As first, let's go over President Furukawa's statement and reply on the concerns about the Trump tariffs and Nintendo Switch 2. And his main argument has been that throughout this generation, Nintendo has moved more of its production to Vietnam and Cambodia. This way, diversifying the risk away from the current administration's biggest tariff target, namely China. The same Furukawa also stated in the beginning of February the following quote regarding price. Not only does Nintendo have to take into account Japan's increased inflation rate, it also has to consider that the exchange rate environment, so yen to US dollar, has changed considerably since the Switch launched in 2017. Nintendo also has to consider the affordability that our customers expect from Nintendo products. Nintendo needs to take all these factors into account when considering price of its products. End quote. Pointing to that, yes, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be more expensive than the base model Nintendo Switch. And though there's hope of $349, we should be happy with $399 US. So let's get back to what Nintendo has filed and show regarding the functionality of the system. This is one of the prior leaked features, but now very likely confirmed both through the reveal and the Nintendo patent, which went public right after the fiscal briefing, is the mouse functionality of the new Joy-Cons, allowing for a new precision in gaming, but also when using the likely improved from the sterile Switch UI. Originally filed in 2023, it is clear that Nintendo has been looking at how to improve our overall, but also in-game cursor experience. From D-pad to split directional buttons to the optical sensor, all to emulate a PC desktop mouse. And there's more to be found in the same patent, since here we have our likely second look of the complete new Joy-Con straps. The actual ones were visible in a few frames in the first look trailer, while a different patent gives a first taste of a Joy-Con dock. Or perhaps it is a grip for moving around like a genuine computer mouse, all with their own magnetic ports as seen in the reveal trailer. Speaking of magnetic design, the prior patent includes drawings of what could be our first tease from Nintendo of the new Pro Controller, one that might split in half and contain a built-in optical sensor to be used for the new signature mouse feature of the Joy-Cons of the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm in favor, as long as the analog sticks and buttons remain as big as in the current Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, attached or detached, just like what has been the case up to this point with the Nintendo Switch and now Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Alright, let's get back to January. The reveal that with its magnetic design for its Joy-Cons was a clear sign from Nintendo that they've been working on solving Joy-Con sticks drift, on top of making everything bigger and better. Analog sticks with likely Hall effect and somewhat bigger action buttons, plus far superior release buttons. These are all great features. Same goes with adding the new button below the home button. Leaks have confirmed it to be a C button, and C-title parts of Nintendo controllers have historically been used for experimental features. N64, C-button camera, GameCube, the improved C camera, in what turned out to be Nintendo's final step before proper dual analog sticks on the Wii U. The rumor for now remains a new communication feature, but this has not been confirmed by Nintendo thus far. What Nintendo did confirm though is that we have more cooling, and the reason for that might be so that the new 24 races per race Mario Kart can provide, well, this. Visual effects not possible on the current Nintendo Switch, and as seen in its new Mario Bros. Circuit. A track with changing layout, akin to Tour and the 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass, new character designs, models, much higher details, type of shadows, draw distance, animations, and so on. In-game features that are even off-screen and compressed that have been meticulously guided through by Sungrand Studios, one of the developers who has dev kits of the Nintendo Switch 2 and could finally share some details when Nintendo revealed. And apart from stronger hardware, it is clear that Nintendo has done their utmost to erase as much as possible of the gap to the current generation. How? Through the next Nintendo patent made public in the beginning of 2025. AI upscaling for the new system. In the illustrated example, we see how 540p turns into a full HD 1080p image. Naturally, Nintendo wouldn't illustrate anything higher than that or use 1080p as the base resolution to be upscaled to a higher one, do not confirm anything beyond. But with 1080p probably being the minimum for the system on its bigger, already measured 8-inch display, all is pointing to that Full HD is for the undocked experience. Meanwhile, the new dock is likely to add additional cooling on top of the additional new one seen in the first look trailer, all to allow the system to go well beyond regular and Full HD. Yes, even upscale 4K thanks to Nvidia hardware and software. Naturally, Nvidia hardware was certain as the current Switch has it, but the DLSS or Deep Learning Supersampling software is yet to be confirmed by Nintendo. Though truth to be told, that is what this patent in reality indicates. Bring the system on our bigger TVs to a resolution and also frame rates that more and more of us are getting used to. And though upscale 4K will not be native, it is still unheard of for any dockable handheld device or handheld PC. A feat that naturally is being saved for the big presentation, as it will change everything when it comes to our docked Nintendo gameplay experience. And speaking of the dock, it is naturally bigger, but also sleeker as the final seconds of the animated sequence confirmed. With leaks being 100% on the money thus far, the back of the system likely looks what we saw in the end of 2024 and beginning of 2025. Additionally, patents discovered as far back as April 2024, so the beginning of the current fiscal year, has indicated that they might be hiding rotatable connectors, allowing for easier cable connection to the new dock. But back to the current year. 2025 is the only thing Nintendo has been willing to confirm for the system, along with it being out in this upcoming fiscal year, as the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is on April 2nd, the second day into the new fiscal year. Yes, there are a lot of 2s and 22s that Nintendo are playing with here. The first look trailer being 2 minutes and 22 seconds long and was published at 22:02 Japanese time. And then the April 2nd Direct begins at 22:00 JST, which might point to Thursday, May 22nd as the release date. This notion is based on the above and other indications, but also teasers left behind by the Big N, but even before that, all the way back in September, and then reiterated in January, backwards compatibility. Put your current Nintendo Switch cartridges into the Switch 2 cartridge slot, along with Nintendo Switch 2 cartridges. Nintendo has only confirmed one brand new game thus far, but thanks to backwards C, we already have the upcoming Pokemon Legends Set A, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond confirmed on the new system. At launch, already the best video game system to replace, most likely, the best selling of all time, right now at 150 plus million. Only problem is, Nintendo will not allow us to use any of our Switch game vouchers for Switch 2 games, hinting and teasing or maybe even confirming that games could be $70 on the new system. And speaking of new games and possibly $70, this is Super Mario's 40th anniversary. And Nintendo knows a new full-scale 3D Mario release has been missing for 8 years come October. And guess when the anniversary starts? September 13th. With a new Mario Kart and 3D Mario, all that is left for a 2017 Deja Vu is a new version of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But do you think Nintendo will confirm even more regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 before the end of the fiscal year, through say Mario Day, patents or statements? Sound off in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe and press the notification bell. Last but not least, a big thanks to all of you for watching, and to all our patreon.com/commonrealm patrons. Special shoutouts go to raw producer JC Funk and heroes Cheryl, Garrett Hoy, Holly Wolf, and Kintaro. You all rock, and please enjoy one or both of these two awesome videos.